think we should vacation together with people because I am a depressed person. I maintain this person with yelling because I believe physical exhaustion forces self into humiliation, to feel stupid for feeling sad, then inspired to not feel sad, to not feel stupid, to keep dogs at bay. New environments force me to feel stupid as well, or by default too collaborative to feel sad. It is in this way I know sad needs space because, again, like mold does. Though my naivety requires no location, I still search for its where by walk same road forever or expect road itself to remain same forever. I am more broken here regardless. Acceptance through a positive lens feels dishonest and unpreparing, and because so, unattractive because, again, like dogs at bay and again like mold does. Anyone can be whatever they want, but and so, I am a bear. I move slow and for real because I have thick skin with a shell so capacitated it shelters the humility that serves my compassionate center. It informs both loyalty and individuality like it would for a bear. I am a bear because bears are famous for sleep and humans are famous for actively refraining from it. They brag and make currency of sleep because they accept creating without vision. I am a bear because bears prefer to prepare first, because otherwise work will have only felt like work. A bear worries work only feeling like work is often considered a cause for celebration, when a bear should instead conserve and be still, because the bear knows this is only the beginning forever. A bear is famous for sleep because it expresses candidly an equity of shelter to purpose. I say I am a bear because I feel obligated to communicate with my community and social environment. If I instead felt obligated to communicate my preference, I would say I was human.
Hey, don't take those, man.
What?
I almost gave you the wrong shit, man.
Hey, man, I already took them, man. Hey, wait a minute.
Wow, man.
Hey, what was that shit, man?
You just did the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life.
Hey, man, I never had no acid before, man.
He's hope you're not busy for about a month.
Shit, I'm gonna die, man. That stuff's gonna make me die, man.
No, that's good acid.
Hey, man, I never had it before, man. That's gonna make me die. It's gonna make me freak out, man. I've seen those guys that walk around my neighborhood had too many acid, man. Their head look like a pumpkin like that, man.
Wow, man. Now just go. Oh.
What?
Do it, man.
It was not so much our finding America as it was America finding its voice in us. Many spoke to America as though America by land right was theirs, by law right legislatively, acquired by materialistic coups of wealth and inheritance. Like the citizen of society believes himself the owner of society, and what he makes of himself he makes of America, and thus when he speaks of America he speaks of himself. And quite often such a he is duly elected to represent what he represents, an infernal ego of an America.
Three months before Jackie Robinson broke the, quote, gentleman's agreement of Major League Baseball, Josh Gibson died at the age of 35. He was often referred to as the Black Babe Ruth, but for those who saw them both play, Ruth was rather the white Josh Gibson. He hit the furthest homer ever hit in Yankee Stadium, the house that Ruth built, and is rumored to have been the only person to hit one entirely out of the park. Gibson hit .467 with 55 homers in 137 games in 1933. In Puerto Rico 10 years later, he hit .480. Some say his lifetime average was .384 with over 900 total home runs. Some also say those numbers don't count for reasons that have nothing to do with him, save for our fantastic rationales of accountability, institution, and race.
It's a lazy afternoon and the beetle bugs are zooming, and the tulip trees are blooming, and there's not another human in view but us two.
Dear anger and other to be expected but convenient emotional responses. If Kevin Costner were to sit in my lap and stroke my anything, will I have been there enough to have noticed? Will I have listened for nuance? Am I subtle and observant when in the arms of your thrilling immediacy? Am I an imagination agent, down and aware? Or am I a tattling critic in a king's court?
It's funny how fattening disciplines in youth can become to one's older, more established constitution. The overt and boring, the obligatory and self-imposed, the strong and silent convince them you're serious stuff. I again say constitution and fill in gaps because I'm ridiculous. I say pull material from spectrum whole and without bias to form and uphold personal standard by action and in regard to self and sense mutual respect. It's fattening because it makes work a chore, like scar and callous tissue on cracked and swollen hand. Though expressions of great stamina and perhaps selfless capacity, the models were veiled, muddied the etiquette, and established demands for constant maintenance. Old and in the way, and not in that order.
If I get drunk, I get thirsty. If I walk, my foot breaks down. If I smile, my mask's a farce. If I cry, I'm just a child. If I remember, I'm a liar. If I write, the writing's done. And if I die, the dying's over. If I live, the dying's just begun.
I draw my center to it was never to land ground or to turn corner to find break. It was, though, to build into a faith forward because it was not to say it was over. I draw my center like an amputation to saw off infection. Or like the end of the stick the ass pokes to the fire in the bluest because the ass thinks it likes it like that. I draw my center more so because I find myself numbing, and obligated to again remain loyal to a repressive form of individual self-governance, because over eats the clubhouse for breakfast. There is resentment as well, and I draw my center to its recklessness because it is often what informs this loyalty. This is Kim and I in front of the strip mall we got married in. This is a picture of my mother painting on display. This is a photograph I took in high school because I was that age once. This is one of my earliest visual memories. This is a snapping turtle me and a guy helped cross the street. This is a carrot trying to convince you to stop trying. This is a celestial pattern of mold on the inside of a baseball cap. This is both baffling and troubling every time I see it. This is an autographed baseball given to me by regulars at the shop. This is a painting I painted of the guy who signed the ball. This is what thrift stores in Baltimore look like. This is cat hair and stomach bile. This is a photo of a bench as a metaphor for a safe place to rest in the near future. This is a detail of a collage I like more than its whole. This is incredibly dirty because charcoal is. This is that on corduroy. This is my swing. This is my stroke. This is me falling from a toy. This is a kangaroo. I think we should vacation together with people to stand on the coast of land and imagine the edge of earth swallow my insignificant whole. I want to feel its cold heat and most indifferent purity. I want to imagine relief from nagging and addictive fantasies of rules, traffic, and sentimentalism. I want to abandon superstition and tell you of the biggest, most giant of waves.